The golden gears, cracked glass, and flying shards perfectly capture the moment the adventure begins. He's caught mid-stride, half lit by the swirling vortex of blue and gold light, as fragments of ancient and futuristic worlds shimmer around him. The portal bends reality like liquid glass, pulling him toward the unknown. Every detail is suspended in time, apples hovering mid-air, a cat caught mid-leap, a knight paused mid-stride, and coins frozen mid-spin. The warm golden light gives the scene a surreal stillness, perfectly capturing the moment when time itself stops. Armored knights stand in a sunlit castle courtyard, each glued to their glowing screens. One takes a selfie, another scrolls through messages, and a third furiously types while his horse peers over his shoulder. Emoji banners flutter from the walls, and a square offers a charger like a sacred relic. The apples and bread stacked high on the cart frame him in warm light, while the knights' visors reflect the cool blue glow of their phones. One laughs at a meme, another takes a selfie, and Zig peeks nervously, gripping the package tight as if it's the only thing keeping him safe. Two armored knights charge toward each other, lances poised until one suddenly halts mid-stride, fumbling with a glowing smartphone pressed to his helmet. The other knight stares in disbelief as a comic-style ring bursts between them. A jester in the foreground covers his face in exasperation while the crowd gasps, flags fluttering behind the dust-filled arena. The Great Pyramid beams pink, blue, and purple lasers into the star-filled sky while the Sphinx glows under violet light. A disco ball hangs between the pyramids, scattering reflections across the desert sands, and fog machines swirl colored smoke around glowing palm trees and torches. The pharaoh, decked in gold and lapis jewelry, moves joyfully beneath a massive disco ball that scatters beams of pink, purple, and blue light across the neon-lit columns and palm trees. His arms are raised mid-groove, eyeliner catching the glow, surrounded by cheering dancers in Egyptian attire. He crouches low in a golden-lit temple corridor, the glowing walls alive with motion. Anubis strides forward, a falcon flaps its wings, and a scarab beetle crawls across shimmering glyphs. The eye of Horus pulses blue as Zig's shadow stretches behind him, caught between ancient magic and modern stealth. The creature looms over terrified executives, its red tie flapping as papers fly and laptops scatter. Behind it, a presentation screen shows a plunging graph while the city skyline gleams through the windows. He stands at the head of the conference table, clutching the mysterious parcel as the suited dinosaur leans forward, teeth gleaming under the boardroom lights. The human executives watch in stunned silence while charts flicker behind them. Three raptors in tailored suits hammer away at laptops under harsh fluorescent lights. One snarls at a frozen loading bar through its glasses, another slams its claw on a mouse, and the third waves a coffee cup mid-spill over a pile of reports. Sticky notes scream deadline across the walls as spreadsheets flicker on screens. Massive glass and metal towers hover above a golden sea of mist, their bases glowing with blue propulsion lights. Flying vehicles zip between the floating cities, and sunlight spills across the horizon, painting the sky in warm gold and cool blue. In this serene anti-gravity cafe, people sit inverted above the clouds, chatting and sipping coffee as pastries hover mid-air. Sunlight streams upward through drifting mist, illuminating mugs, saucers, and croissants suspended in gentle motion. The futuristic skyline glows around them, a tranquil morning in a world that's forgotten which way is down. He spins head over heels through a futuristic city where cars, street signs, and coffee cups float freely. Neon lights streak across tilted skyscrapers as he clutches the glowing package, reaching for balance amid the chaos. Hover cars drift past, and holographic ads shimmer upside down. Each spine shimmers with runes and hourglass symbols, casting blue, gold, and violet light across polished floors. The shelves rise and fall beyond sight, converging toward a distant golden glow, a horizon of knowledge where every moment ever lived is written and waiting. He kneels on the polished floor between endless shelves of radiant time books, golden light spilling from the open volume onto his astonished expression. Within the pages, His reflection stares back, alive, shimmering, whispering echoes of his past. Tiny motes of light swirl around him, while the infinite shelves pulse like heartbeats of history. An ethereal figure stands at the heart of the endless library, its body woven from flowing strands of light and history. Within its robes, scenes from every era shimmer: pyramids, castles, dinosaurs, steam trains, and futuristic skylines, all merging and dissolving like living memories. In one hand, it holds a glowing book radiating knowledge. In the other, a golden hourglass dripping with luminous sand. The scene fuses Old West grit with cyberpunk flair, weathered wood floors, poker tables, and whiskey bottles bathed in red, blue, and green neon. The SALO sign flickers above the bar, while holographic cacti and glowing wanted posters shimmer through the haze. He twists sharply as a crackling blue-white loop of energy whips past, scattering sparks across the dusty floor. Neon signs flicker overhead. SALO poker, whiskey, casting red and blue light over his frantic motion. A shadowy cowboy in the background swings the glowing lasso again, while overturned glasses and poker chips scatter mid-air. 3 majestic steeds thunder across a glowing grid of light, their hooves scattering pixels and sparks. The plains shimmer with blue and purple holograms, wireframe mesas rising in the distance beneath a vast futuristic moon. A cowboy on a robotic horse swings a blazing laser lasso overhead as the herd charges through the digital dust. 3 extraterrestrial performers toss glowing rocks under neon spotlights, with Earth hanging in the lunar sky. The crowd cheers as sparks trail from each spinning asteroid. Zig sweats under the glare of alien judges, clutching his mic as a robotic heckler aims a blaster. His nervous grin says it all. Tough crowd, huh? A trio of judges, insectoid, blue-skinned, and human cowboy race luminous cards reading 9, 8, and 4. Behind them, Earth glows through the dome as the crowd roars. Cowboys on horseback clash with knights in armor. Steam locomotives race beside spaceships, and dinosaurs roar as astronauts drift past. The Titanic sinks while futuristic skyscrapers rise, pyramids crumble, and Big Ben shatters into a vortex of light. Lightning streaks across the chaos as centuries collide in one impossible moment. He sprints through a storm of fractured time, one foot on the sinking Titanic, the other leaping toward a glowing futuristic platform. Around him, knights charge, dinosaurs roar, rockets launch, and a DeLorean blazes past. Lightning splits the sky as pyramids crumble and Big Ben collapses behind him. At the heart of the collapsing timelines, the cube radiates golden fire, bending history itself around its brilliance. Ancient ruins, futuristic towers, and cosmic debris spiral toward it as Zig stands silhouetted in awe, his outline lit by the storm of light. The package pulses like the universe's heartbeat, creation and destruction fused into one blinding moment. He moves forward into the blinding vortex, his silhouette dissolving into golden white light. Around him, fragments of history, pyramids, satellites, steam trains, neon skylines orbit and collapse, drawn into the radiant core. One hand shields his eyes, the other reaches out, as the universe folds inward in a storm of sparks and debris. Every era spirals inward toward a radiant golden beam, forming one luminous strand of time. Pyramids, steam trains, satellites, and neon cities twist together, merging into the glowing filament that hums like the heartbeat of existence. Zig stands at the edge, silhouetted against the cosmic light, watching history and future fuse into eternity. Zig stands silhouetted on a rocky ledge, gazing at the golden beam where every era spirals inward. Pyramids, steam trains, satellites, and neon cities twisting into one luminous strand. The vortex glows with cosmic energy, particles of light streaming toward the center as history, present, and future fuse into eternity.